welcome back to the Road to Episode 7, my ongoing series where I chart the road to the release of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens on December 18th, 2015, and today we're going to talk about Drew Struzan. I am so excited. I talked about him many episodes ago in this series where it was rumoured that he was going to come back to do the poster art for the new Star Wars film, Episode 7. If you don't know who Drew Struzan is, one, you can check out the awesome film Drew, the Man Behind the Poster, I believe it is, documentary. I think it's still on Netflix. Basically, he was one of those old school painted movie poster guys. I mean, he did a lot of artwork for like album covers and things like that. An amazing artist who can draw, likenesses of actors and stuff brilliantly and beautifully. The famous Back to the Future posters he did, some of the classic Star Wars posters he did. He did all three of the main posters for Episode 1, 2 and 3, and he did amazing posters for Episode 4, 5 and 6 when they were re-released in 1997. The classic The Thing poster, John Carpenter, again, he's an amazing artist and he's kind of retired now. All the Indiana Jones films he did amazing covers for. And so the rumour was he's going to come back to do Episode 7, come out of retirement to do it. And he did at D23, the Disney Expo, which I talked about last time. That was kind of the big thing, really, the poster. And I was so excited when I saw it. I was blown away. I think it looks fantastic. Here it is. I'll put it up on screen. You've got, of course, John Boyega as Finn. You've got Daisy Ridley as Rey. And you've got Harrison Ford as Han Solo, of course. Adam Driver as well in the right of the poster as Kylo Ren. I love the way it kind of shows the light and the dark side of the Force. Maybe is Finn a Jedi? People are saying that the poster is really spoilerific because Finn is holding a lightsaber, and again a blue lightsaber, so supposedly Anakin's lightsaber. And maybe that's what this will be, because of course we know Kylo Ren is obsessed with Darth Vader, and obviously he wants Darth Vader's well, it wouldn't be Darth Vader's lightsaber, would it? It would be Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber. I don't know if maybe I don't know if Kylo Ren is that obsessed that he wants the original Darth Vader lightsaber to go that far back, but maybe that'll tie into it somehow, I don't know. But Finn is wielding a lightsaber for good or bad. Is he a Jedi? Is he just holding a lightsaber? Who knows? Maybe it's to toy with us and make us second guess things, but I didn't really bother me. I thought it was cool. It's an amazing poster. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people hated on it. And I don't get it. I think it's amazing. I love, again, the light and the dark side. I love the composition of it, and it was just really exciting to see a Drew Struzan poster again and for Star Wars. But the sad thing is, it's not the official poster. It's just a D23 Expo exclusive poster. So that's a real shame, and I hope that the official big super duper poster is in fact another Drew Struzan poster, which it might be. And I hear some words from Drew himself. He said, well, when I had retired because I was old, tired and cranky, I did say that if any of my supporters of my life and career would have would want me back, I would have to do anything they wished. So when they said Star Wars again and everybody was involved, I said, of course I have to do this. Although a pleasure, I do it for George, for the fans, and for Star Wars. He said it started about a year ago or more, a year and a half ago. He got a call from J.J. Abrams, who he'd never met before. He was in England, or J.J. was in England shooting the film. And he says, hi, I've always loved your work, and blah, blah, blah. Sounding like you, like a fanboy. And we were talking along, and he just goes, well, would you? And I said, if I was asked. And that was the conversation, and by the end of it there were no other words. So about a year later we got together, and he found out that John Williams was doing the music, Lawrence Kasdan was writing it, Harrison Ford's in it, everyone's back kind of thing. He said he got to read the script, and subsequently he's seen half the film, and he can tell the interviewer and the fans that honest to God it is far and away probably going to be the best Star Wars film you've ever seen. He says it's beautifully made and it's a wonderful story. So that's bold words there. I don't think it'll quite be as good or better than Empire Strikes Back, but it's it's cool to hear high praise from him. He says again, the fans are excited by seeing the character of Finn wielding a lightsaber for the very first time. Was there much discussion about this among you, J.J. Abrams, and the studio? Drew says, none whatsoever. I worked for 7 months on all different kinds of concepts with the studio and JJ, and if you really want to know the sacred truth, after I got started and saw the film and read the script, I was going over it in my mind for weeks. How do I feel about it? How can I represent this film really well? And I did this like many creatives do. I just came up with the concept in my sleep. And to me it represents the film, the spirit of the film, the new characters, the battle again to find the truth, to grow up, to find the purpose in life. It's all those things that Star Wars had to be and still is. And I hope to represent that again to a new generation. So he says, I think to put the good next to the bad, and the good looks better and the bad looks worse. That is the story of humanity, is it not? That it's our choice which side we're going to choose to be on, and the battle that goes on between the two. And I think that's what's lovely about literature, art, and Star Wars, is that good prevails by being good. good is always stronger than the bad, and that's what makes it a beautifully universal theme, and I've got to show that that's still our Star Wars. And then he was asked, would you return to this galaxy one more time in the near future, alluding to the, again, poster artwork for presumably episode 8 and 9, and he said, I have hope and desire. If they should ask and want me back, I would consider it. If I'm able and capable, you'll find me here. So that's really cool, and yeah, I would love him to do the official poster artwork for 7, 8 and 9. That would be amazing, and judging by the fact that he has been working on it for 7 months, I hope that he has artwork that will be used for the big poster, because I think the official poster needs to be, you know, they're doing all the old stuff again. John Williams, Kasdan writing the film, the old cast is back, practical effects. I think they need that classic painted poster to be the official poster, because this one, as great as it is not the official one, which is weird, because Star Wars, the Twitter page of Star Wars was like tweeting to fans saying, this isn't the official poster, guys. And it's like, what? You know, and I think it's awesome. I've got it as my lock screen actually on my phone, because it's just that good. So there you go. I just love it. It's so awesome to see another Drew Struzan poster. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and that's all I'm going to talk about this time. There's more to talk about. There is the rumour of what the opening line of the crawl is going to be. We'll talk about that next time, and then there's also the details and the cast news from Star Wars Rogue One. But again, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I'll leave that for now. I just really wanted to geek out about Drew Struzan for a bit, tell you that interview. I'm glad I waited about a week, because the news came out about a week ago, and that interview just dropped a couple of days ago, so I get to tell you a bit more about what Drew Struzan thinks about it, which is cool. And yeah, next time will be about Rogue One, the rumoured opening line of the film, and whatever else crops up in between. So thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts about the Drew Struzan poster and anything else to do with Star Wars, and I'll see you, as always, in the next one.
I don't know, Pod Second.